That way it gives a chance for everybody to get into the chat, hang out.
You guys have a multi-link, right?
No, I do not. I mean, I have a multi, but I have no idea who it's with. Oh, it is with me and Slimo.
Cool. Sweetness in a bottle.
Anyway, you said you wanted to verify your inspos and stuff?
Yes, please.
Okay.
So I have on my sheet, when you're ready,
Go ahead.
2 luckies,
Yes.
3 D10s.
I only have 2.
Okay.
I'm not saying that I may be wrong or right, so.
I'm just gonna. It really doesn't matter. I'm per se. I don't really use them a lot. So, but 1d6.
Yes.
2d4s.
Yes.
2 brutal crits.
I have 3
Okay.
with 175 gold, 50 counterfeit, and 1 egg. Or no. Am I looking? I'm looking at the wrong. I'm looking at the wrong damn. I'm looking at your wife's list.
Oh.
So
okay.
you do have 3 10s, a 6, a 4, 2 brutal criticals, 150 gold, and 50 counterfeit with 2 luckies. So you're spot on.
All right. So currently I have 206 gold in my inventory.
206 gold. Where'd you get the additional from? I don't know. We're gonna go with it.
Okay. All right, but thank you.
So, Ashley, you have 2 luckies, 2 10s, 2 6s, 2 4s, 3 brute criticals, 175 gold, 50 counterfeit, and an egg. Joe, you're sitting at a refresh for today of 1 lucky, 1 10, an 8, a 6, a 4, and 2 BCs. So you've got a 1 all the way down the board, bud.
And we all get the D20, right?
Yeah, that's the starter roll. Everybody rolls a D20 at the beginning. If you get a nat 20 on that intro roll, you get a pocket 20 to use in that episode.
What did we get that gave us the ability to almost have like a D20 lucky? It was from last session. Was it?
That's the wedding cake. Yeah.
Wedding cake.
Wedding cake,
oh,
but
I have that here. Never
it's
mind.
on saving throws, persuasion throws. Yeah, it's on saving and persuasion throws only.
Did you, by chance, get a little type out of that?
A little what?
Like a little type out?
Oh, for the wedding cake?
The description for it.
Not that I put in game.
Okay.
I have it here. Cake provides 1 D20 roll on any check involving food or good faith rolls. The cake can be saved, it can be gifted, and it can be used on saving and persuasion rolls with the flavor text of "'cause who doesn't like cake?"
Okay.
So, yeah, saving throws, persuasion rolls, or good faith rolls. So that just means like the DM allows it, kind of thing. Good faith.
So involving food or good faith.
Yeah,
rolls,
food.
Saving throws.
Yeah. So if there's like a food check, you can use it on any food check.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you now, Joe. Did you get your rundown of your inspos?
Yeah, I heard it. I heard all of it.
Okay.
My mic was just so I pretty much have everything straight down, just one, and then I have 2 brutal criticals.
Yes.
All right.
238 gold, 100,000 counterfeit, 10 zucchinis, and 10 tangerines. Because you stole them when Carter was doing his shit.
Okay, what do I have?
Slow, you got 2 lucks, a 10, a 6, 2 4s, 2 BCs, 189 gold, and 50 counterfeit.
Hang on, let me make sure I have everything.
Items we did not sort from last session. Everyone except Slow, you do have your piece of wedding cake. We were just talking about it. It gives you a 1d20 roll on any check involving food or good faith, as in, i.e., the DM will allow it. It can be saved, it can be gifted, and it is used on saving throws of any type or persuasion rolls of any type. So if you've got a persuasion roll, you can use your wedding cake to give it a d20 on top of it with the flavor text of who doesn't like wedding cake or who doesn't like cake. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to put
2 lucky, 2 brutals.
I'm going to put wedding cake on each of us.
How much gold? Sorry,
189.
189. And that's real gold.
Yeah, that's real gold. And then you got 50 counterfeit.
All right, so I'm going to put the 50 counterfeit in platinum.
That'll work too.
All
right. We are
2 luckies, 2 brutals. I'm writing it down on my side.
2 luckies, a 10, a 6, 2 4s, of 2 brutals, and 189 gold and 50 counterfeit. So
Where's Terry?
We are going to be sans Terry today. He had to go to work at noon.
I was going to ask, are you going to play as him?
Yes, with his permission, we have. He said we could go ahead with story, or if you all want to, we can do side quest. Whichever one you choose to do.
I think no matter what we do, it should be for money.
It should be for money. The only thing Terry,
Yeah.
the only thing Terry's asked is that we don't sell his house while he's not here.
Oh, perfectly fine.
So
That wasn't even a thought.
yeah,
What's up, everybody? Welcome to today's stream, playing some D&D with the boys.
Duh, boys.
The lady.
And the lady, yeah, right.
I gotta figure out why you're not coming through here. Boom. Can I get a mic check on you guys?
Microphone check. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Perfect. System audio's not coming through or anything.
Make sure this comes through, huh?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's my dog.
Scary dog. Oh, you did send me that. I did not do anything with it.
Yeah, I kind of overlaid 2 of his growls together. I didn't realize I could do until I fucked around with it, so.
That audio class.
All right.
Why did my hyperlink not work? And
Okay, I'm back. Everybody should be good.
welcome back.
I am missing only one item.
What are you missing?
I took a dagger that was stabbed into Damien's leg that had like a poison effect on it.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and do this real quick. Do this. set everybody's voice to 69. Q Q Q Q Q.
Here we go. That is
Hilarious. This music is so peaceful.
right. Let's see here.
Oh, so close.
Not like it would have mattered anyway.
Too bad Vesper got rid of his sword.
All right. Are we all ready?
See?
It's 10 after 1. It's our usual starting time, you know, by the time I get here and, you know, actually get things set up and all that other good jazz, you know. So anyway, welcome everybody. Hi. I'm your friendly neighborhood dungeon daddy, fat jolly guy. And y'all are back for Edges of the Map original homebrew campaign episode 8, I think we are on. So it, what'd I say?
So.
I did put 8 in my title, so we're gonna go with that. How is everyone?
Great.
Good.
Now we're here.
Good.
Splendid.
Joe had a birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Joe.
Happy Joe.
Thank you very
Happy
much.
birthday.
Hope you had a good one. We are on the Sunday after GCX. So anybody watching this after the fact, I hope you all had a wonderful GCX. We were unfortunately not able to be there this year, but we're going to plan for next year. Speaking of which, did anybody see dates yet announced for next year's GCX?
Nope.
Nothing. Not even hinted at. Usually they post
I
it.
was going to say, usually they post it right after the con, you know?
Yep. With like a
So-
little discount code because of being there.
Yep. I'm going to keep my eagle eye on it. So
It might be on the app too, so we might be able to download the app and see.
I have the app actually. Let me take a look at that
While
real
you
quick.
think about that, this might be a fairy tale or a gander, but what if we all could plan to do a live D&D session at GCX next year?
Dude, I would lose my money.
Just saying, it would be perfect.
I would
And then-
love.
That'd be really nice.
I would love. I don't
That'd
even
be so
care.
cool.
I
Did
don't.
they come out with a new app?
No, just the
No,
one
it
that
should
they
be the
have.
same.
Schedule.
Let's see.
Did you I don't see anything on the
It
app.
did come out. It's called GCX Event now. The other one was GCX or something like that. This one has the new logo.
Oh,
The
they have a
official
different.
app of the official app of GCX 23. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, I see. See, I still had the tiger one from
Oh, we had
last
the
year.
Tiger as well. That's why I asked if they changed. Guess we'll just remove that app. I hope they don't come out with a new app every year.
I'm gonna start collecting them. I'm just gonna have a page of GCX apps.
I just deleted the old ones.
So, I'm not going to, in case this is a trend. Anyway, while we're poking at these GCX apps and seeing if we can find details on that, I'll let those people do it. We're going to go ahead and welcome everybody back to Edges of the Map Homebrew Campaign. I am the DM, Fat Jolly Guy. I am joined today by Slow-Mo 21, Joe Cool, Mr. and Mrs. Non-Clutch, and we are sans Terry from work today. He had to go in early, so he will not be with us, but we have his blessing to continue how we see fit. Just don't sell his house and don't do anything weird with his body.
And follow his rules.
Yep. So, with that being said, last time we met, y'all were at the Velvet Veil. In the morning, you woke up and shared breakfast with Big Steve and decided that you were going to make your way into town to Hightown to see Gideon Windrider and make sure that he's doing all right with the rebuild of the Sky Bounties Tavern. Gideon was happy to see the lot of you, especially since this is the first time he'd seen Vesper and Yuri and that kind of stuff. He had met with Valmora and Moon the day of the event, so it was good to see all the familiar faces. Yuri bringing him breakfast from the Velvet Veil and also passing on a little bit of a note that he's missed there. Gideon tells you that he was approached earlier this day by a frantic female in a white dress, searching desperately for a man. And he couldn't understand much of it. He was a little preoccupied with some other things, but that she had continued down to the river. The group made their way down there and found the woman in white crying at the riverside. Upon approaching her, they found out that she was a bride for a wedding that had been interrupted by the attack. Her fiancé, a fire-wielding warlock, run off into the night to help the town try to put out some of the fires. She waited at the church until daybreak, where she decided that she was going to venture into the town in search of him, fearful that he had been lost to the fires. Upon her departure, he arrived at said church, which had been destroyed in the attack, and he frantically began digging through the rubble, trying desperately to find what he thought was his wife buried alive in the church. During the dig, he lost his ring, a ring which contained the spirit of his patron. The group arrived after searching the area by hawk and finding a slender man with pale skin near the church. They approached him, convinced him where his wife was at and that she was safe, and that they would remain there and search for his ring. Valmora, casting vines that could detect magic or some other voodoo she do, was able to locate several trinkets as well as the ring. Finding the ring, she slips it onto her finger and begins to communicate with the patron, who was none too happy to be on her finger. So much so, he scorched her, burning her hand. The groom and bride arrived, excited that you had found the ring, demanding it back and explaining that the male groom was dying and that they were going to be doing a pact transfer, but that they both had to become married first for the transfer of the patron. With the church being destroyed, your group jumped into action, saying that they could marry them. And aboard the Gale Wind, Captain Yuri performed a wedding ceremony, accompanied by Moon and Damien on either side, and Nellis crying like a fool. They departed without so much as a bothersome worry, happy for their new adventure. But before their departure, they provided everyone in attendance with a piece of wedding cake, conjured from crimson and red velvet of the lady's new warlock powers. And as payment for services rendered, Captain Yuri was given the deed to a house in Hightown. The group decided that they would go check out the new digs. Entering the home, it is a simple house with simple furnishings. And that is where we left off last time. With the only exception being Valmora deciding to go into her eagle form and take a dip in the lake or the bay where she was able to find killer whales. So she can now wild shift into a killer whale.
Mhm.
So this episode, we're going to pick back up bright and early with old Vesper. Last episode, Vesper was a little tied up with Tiffany in the room. His antics a little too much for some to handle. I just unpaused the game for everybody, by the way. I'm sorry. Vesper, freeing yourself from your bonds of servitude to Tiffany, you walk outside the Velvet Veil. You find the streets busy with carpenters and masonries, all of them heading into Hightown, to which you can only assume they're getting things ready and fixed. What would you like to do?
It's so bright out here. Oh, my wrists hurt. My ankles hurt. And then as he does that, the whole back cracks. Oh, much better, much better. All right. Oh, all right. Well, I don't know where anyone is, so let's take a stroll uptown towards Military Ward.
All right. As you approach the gate, there's a guard there with the portcullis open. He stops you only for a brief moment, checking paperwork and whatnot, and allows you to pass without incident.
Good morrow.
As you enter the military ward,
Let's go right here.
right here at the corner is the city office. City Hall, if you will. A large stone building, and you can see a huge group of people outside of it.
Oh, I wonder what all the commotion is. Pardon me, excuse me.
As you approach City Hall, you can begin to hear the rumblings of the crowd as they are none too happy about the attack. They are claiming damages to their houses and their livelihoods, and they're all seeking to talk to the city magistrate, see if they can get any reparations for the attack and what the city is going to do and how damages and payments for all of this are going to be handled by the city.
I just want to take a look around just to see if I notice anything, more like people in the area, like not so much hostages, but basically I'm looking for Pete.
With a stealth check?
Well, that was just so I don't get noticed right away.
All right. Go ahead and do a investigation if you're searching for Pete. If you're just doing a general search of the crowd, with a 17, looking for Pete. Always on Pete. You're obsessed with Pete.
I gotta figure out where he is. I told you I was gonna go look.
You cannot tell if Pete is in this crowd of people. Nor do you think they would be, as most of this crowd seems to be merchants and craftsmen and residents of the town. And you know Pete to be an immigrant at best.
Yeah, more refugee camps.
Refugee, yes. So no sign of Pete or his sister in the crowd.
Nothing here. Keep moving up. So just want to check the docks. I'm just gonna keep walking basically towards the water. It's gonna take a loop, kind of head
Yeah.
like a walk path, kind of like this.
Anything in particular you're looking for?
Other than refugee camps, any survivors that possibly need help, or any people who shouldn't be here from Duskholm.
Well, I can assure you that along the Merchant's Walk, along all the riverfront. It's his business as usual, although you can see some of the shells of some buildings that had seen better days definitely taking some damages, others that have been burnt out completely, but nothing that can't be repaired in time. Nothing out of the ordinary for a city under siege, unfortunately. As you make your way to the main bridge, you can clearly see down the main drag, and you can see that the Sky Bounty Tavern had suffered a critical hit during that attack.
Gideon! Gideon!
Hey! Give me a moment to get on this ladder! This Gideon is up there hammering away on the wall. Slides his hammer into his belt and slides down that ladder. All right.
Oh, good to see you, my friend. I thought when I came around the corner and saw the damage, I thought the worst.
Nay. We're all safe here. Actually, repairs are coming along pretty well. We should be back open in the next few days or so. I didn't see you at the lot the other day.
I was tied up with something.
Well, if your cousin has any idea, I'm sure you were down at the Velvet Veil.
I was, so how's it coming?
Repairs are coming well. I got a few more things to do here and there, but nothing we shouldn't be able to get finished up here.
Well, if you need help with anything, me and the crew, we love what you do here. We're more than happy to come and
absolutely. I haven't actually seen them since yesterday when I sent them down to the river to go check on this lady who'd come by. She was wearing a white dress covered in soot, and I haven't seen them since then. I'm sure they're around here somewhere, though.
You wouldn't have happened to see a mute deaf girl and a little boy carrying a sword by chance? I did say that you may have work for them, but I don't know if they ever made it this far in.
You deaf? I haven't met anyone to match in that description.
All right. If you see anything, then please holler. Let me know.
I will.
All right.
All right.
Just check this board over here.
As you check the town square board, you see that I would say over half of the board had been burnt in a fire. A lot of layers of papers had been singed and curled, almost like a book. Nothing ever gets taken off the board, it seems like, and they just keep pounding new on top over and over and over again. And you see wanted bounties, and you see these items for sale and services wanted, and all of them are singed and tattered. And the further you dig down and deeper down and all of that, you find one in particular from years and years and years and years ago, it looks like. You can see what looks like opening soon. Sky Bounty Tavern. With what could be only an illustration of a young Gideon Windrider.
I want to unpin it, roll it up nice and neat. I don't want to damage it too much and put it in my bag.
All right.
And then can I roll investigation just to see if there's any worthy jobs of money, that we could potentially take on for the day?
Sure. With a 12. As you look at the board, what hasn't been burnt and is on top is just mainly people looking for people, Have you seen this person missing during the attack? Nothing like that, maybe a pet missing kind of thing. There's an ad for people looking for supplies, for repairing of buildings and things like that. It's just paying top dollar kind of thing for supplies. Nothing that an adventurer would probably want to get into their wheelhouse, not necessarily. Anything else?
No, sorry.
All right, we'll pause there with you.
Yeah.
Valmora.
Yes.
Last we left off with you, you were taking a swim out in the bay. What would you like to do?
I'd like to wild shape into my my killer whale form, kind of get used to it, familiarize myself with it. But I
Okay.
want to swim around and speak with the whales, the group of whales that I've seen, and I kind of want to ask them if they've noticed anything different in the past week or so. Because I have my talkie no jutsu, my animal friendship.
I'm just spiritually preparing myself to speak in whale, so.
You better do it like freaking Dory.
So do I roll for perception?
I mean, it's investigation. You're asking a straight up question, right?
Yeah.
Because you could talk whale when you're a whale, right?
I can talk with any animal at any given time.
Oh, okay.
But I am a whale to help identify better with them.
So go ahead and ask your question.
I guess it'll be in my Valmoria voice. I guess. I don't.
Testing. Want to make sure. Does this sound good?
Yep, works for me.
All right. Have you guys seen anything lately? Anything different? You felt anything different in the waters?
No.
Absolutely. Are you guys from around here?
From
You guys are absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Pretty good.
So I just kind of wanted to get myself familiarized with the area and the parts. You guys know of any ships or anything that may have sunk in at the bottom, or any treasures anywhere?
No treasure in sunken ships on North Point.
Okay, well, I'll be taking my leave now. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Swimming away.
How dare you not speak whale, Joe?
I can't do it. I can't do it. I couldn't. I can't. How do I get? Yeah. Okay, so I swim back to the dock. I'm just gonna take a wild shape back at the docks and just kind of sit on the steps and recollect what the hell just happened. And try to figure out my next move. But that's pretty much it for me right now. I got some other stuff in store later.
Okay. Moon and Damien and Captain Yuri and Nellis. You spend the night in the new home, looking through what you can find. The house itself is pretty devoid of any kind of personal effects. Looks like it had been packed up recently and cleaned, almost like they were getting ready to sell the home anyway. You know how those homes look, kind of look like they're modeled. You know, everything is clean and tidy, nothing out of place, but no personal effects either. The living room is furnished and the bedrooms are furnished, and it's multi-story. It's 3 stories tall with a basement. Yuri looks around the house. I think this will be pretty good. Yeah. We could use this as a base.
Hi, Yuri. This is a nice little pad you've gotten yourself.
Gotten our stuff. If it wasn't for you all, I don't think we would have gotten a marriage done.
Hi. How can I say no to that?
Yeah. It was a beautiful wedding. I can't say that I've ever married anyone on my ship before.
Oh, Nellis, get a hold of yourself.
I just get
Full of tears.
I get so emotional at weddings, and they're just so damn beautiful. Okay.
Think about it. Have you been married before?
Not that I can remember.
Interesting.
I don't want to know.
I'm just gonna look to Yuri and go, I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
All right, well, we should probably get out of here and go see if we can't round up the others. I think Valmora flew out over the bay or something. Said something about whale spotting.
And one can only hope that Vesper is
Free from his shackles.
You better be wise to go try and check on him.
I'll take Yuri. We'll go check out the veil, see if Vespa's still tied up or not, okay?
sounds good.
I'll go check on Gideon.
All
When
right.
would you like to attend?
I will.
We'll meet back.
All right, we'll see you at Gideon's here in a little bit.
My music.
Gideon!
Hi, good morning.
How are you, my friend?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Just putting some finishing touches on the tavern. We got the outside almost
Aye.
buttoned up. It's just a matter of
It's
getting the
coming
inside
together.
done.
It's coming
You
together
really
very
done a lot
well.
of work.
You know, I may be just a simple tavern owner, but I don't shy away from hard work, especially when it comes to my pride and joys.
I understand that, my friend. Well, when do you think you'll have this up and running again?
Probably another day or so, just before I get everything restocked and resupplied with everything, you know, before I can really open the
Right.
doors open again.
Gideon, I am glad for you.
Ah,
Now, I do have a question.
oh,
Have
yeah,
you
and I
by
have one for
chance-
you as well.
Oh, well, go ahead.
I was just wondering what became of the lady in the dress.
The now wife. They've gotten married on our ship.
Oh,
We
really?
found them. Everything is okay.
You should have seen it. It was beautiful. Valmoria made everything look like we were in a garden.
Well, isn't that something?
Aye, and our own Captain Yuri. He officiated the entire thing.
I remember getting married on the ship as well. I remember marrying some on the ships as well. You know, it's a captain's right to marry on his ship. So,
Aye, I learned that just yesterday.
Well, I'm
We'll
good to
be
know
very
that
glad.
Captain Yuri holds true to the old ways a little bit, at least. So.
Aye. Yes, but now for my question.
Go ahead.
You haven't seen my cousin around, have you?
Isn't that him standing over at the board?
Damien's gonna turn around. Oi! What the fuck is wrong with you? Where have you been?
Wait, don't answer that.
Wait, don't answer that. She don't want to know. She doesn't want to know.
Anyway, just looking around town for somebody. Where did you guys? I woke up and you guys were gone.
Yeah, we heard all about your endeavors after the battle.
No, well, same could be said for you. You weren't so quiet
Did
either.
you not see a rat in your room?
Rat? What do you mean, rat?
Potter was in your room and saw everything that you did, including your people dick elbow.
I think I should go this way.
I mean, he got a free show. My only concern is, why didn't you kill the rat? Did you question why the rat was there, cousin?
Why the hell would I do that?
Why wouldn't you do that? That's an invasion of privacy for someone so secretive. I would think you'd know.
Whisper, it's a rat.
You're the one who's listening to it.
Well, apparently it's got some funny stories to tell.
If you believe a rat, then you're delusional, cousin. I don't know.
But yet you're not denying it, cousin. Back with your silly
You're not
ways.
making accusations other than the people's dick elbow.
Besides that,
And how would you
You
know
missed a
about
good
people's
show
dick elbow
yesterday.
anyway?
I don't mean to brag, but
Hey,
You did
Damien,
tell-
I
you
see
did
you
tell
found
me
your
that.
cousin.
Oh, and that's Yuri.
Yeah.
Yes, how are you?
Yeah. I see you got untied from Tiffany shackles.
Yuri, how are you?
Ugh. I don't want to know anything about what you and Tiffany got up to. We got enough from the damn rat. As
Still don't know
Yuri
what
just
fucking rat you're
turns.
talking about.
I'm gonna go stand over here by Moon.
well, you did miss a good show yesterday. We married some people on the boat yesterday.
You got married, didn't you just meet her yesterday? You buffoon.
It wasn't
one class
Queefa. Calm down. She wouldn't marry again.
I'm not looking for that anyway right now, Vespa. You know that.
Do I? I don't know. I don't know with you anymore, cousin.
Oh, well, I got to keep something secret.
Anyway,
Yes.
has anyone seen Pete?
Cake. But who? Pete? No.
Hmm.
The scrawny kid from the boat?
Yeah, I had left him something and I want it back.
Yeah.
That sword?
Yeah, it's a good sword, you know. I think I could have left him something a little bit better.
I thought you
than
gave
a
it to him
sword.
for protection.
Yeah, but I have something else I could have given him, and you know, I feel left out with only
You're
one
going
sword.
to give him your legendary sword?
I said that I have only one sword now, and I just feel naked without my second one. But I had something else I could have given him.
Ah.
Well, why don't we go and see Mr. Ironwood?
Ah, yeah, I'm sure. Sure, Ironwood could set you up with a new blade.
You think it's still open?
Ah, that place is built like a
the damage.
fortress.
I'm just saying, we're pretty deep into town, and this place got the hell.
Yeah.
I should also see L. Jenkins about something at some point.
Yes, I
Ah,
would like to
As I
attend.
look to my hands and twiddle my thumbs together.
well, Moon, didn't you and Val go see Jenkins and say something about his place getting smoked?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that all of the shops are still trying to gather their everything together. It was awful.
It's okay. I'll make do with the one. If we could really find him, that'd be great.
Yeah.
But let's
But
anyway.
we can just go get another sword in the meantime, correct?
How was this wedding I hear about? You guys had a thing? What happened?
It was beautiful, Vespa. It was a white dress and wedding cake, and I was the flower cat. And Val did like this rose garden thing all over that. I just can't. I cry at weddings all the time.
Well, Yuri, tell him what you got in return for this wedding.
Well, I officiated on the boat as it is my right, as Gideon is over there. Yup. Mm-hmm. And the couple left me their house as payment for doing it. So we got ourselves a little crash pad here. Gideon's ears will perk up at this. You got yourself a house. Whereabouts? Just here in town. Not too far from the inn, actually. Oi.
I liked staying at Gideon's place. I'm sure he didn't mind us every night.
If you're so inclined in the future to sell, I might be interested in buying. Get the wife and the kid out of the tavern, you know? So I can give you a fair price for sure. You just keep it on your radar. If you go to sell, let me know.
No, Yuri, no.
I think I'll...
Maybe we could trade for the bar.
I'm gonna hang on to the house for now, guys. That was literally the one thing that Terry said, don't sell the house today. So the offer is on the table. We'll just put the offer out there, and then y'all can talk to him next time or whatever about what you want to do with the house, okay?
Rodon hurt leaves early. Good.
Did I hear you all talking? This is Gideon, by the way. Did I hear you all talking about going down to Ironwoods for something? I actually have a need of somebody to fetch me some more materials he's got on hold for me. If you're all heading that way, if you wouldn't mind picking it up, I got a few gold to spare.
Hey, of course, Gideon.
Should be 5 pounds of nails and a few more timbers. No, you should be able to carry them on your shoulder, and nothing. Maybe a light cart if he has one, kind of thing. It's not a lot, but it saves me the trip over there.
Aye, of course, Gideon. We'll get it done.
I appreciate it, boys. All right,
Well,
so off to Ironwoods. You need a sword. He needs supplies. Moon needs a booster seat. I don't know. Let's go.
What's a booster seat?
Never stop being Moon. That's all I can say. Never stop being Moon. All
What
right.
he's trying to say is you're short, and you may need a little bit of a pick me up in the when we sit down on tables.
Oh. Well, honestly.
As you
we need
appear,
practice carry.
Oh, yeah.
I can still walk through walls almost.
Let's go.
As you get to Ironwood's Emporium, you can see that there are crates and barrels of construction supplies out in the courtyard. You can see various crates of merchandise, and the front door is wide open. It's bright and shiny on the inside. The familiar tavern that you've all been to a time or two. However, welcome to the new map of Ironwood Emporium. I've been holding this one for 3 episodes before you guys came back to it.
Looks great.
Is this just a suit of armor?
Just a statue of armor. Like a yard decoration of sorts.
Can I take a perception of what the street looks like around this chest?
around what the street looks like.
Yeah, or am I in like a cubby?
Yeah, you're
Are we
it's like a
alone in front of the
courtyard.
store?
Yeah, it's just your group. It's like a courtyard, so it's like I got a low cobblestone fence around. You know, it's obviously marked out as part of the Emporium.
So I can't steal from this chest in front of me.
I mean, you could open it and see. I mean,
Let's take a peek in.
all right, roll for investigation. With a 9, you find the chest unlocked. As you lift the lid, you find various bundles of fabrics and ropes. Looks like it's a crate of sails of some sort, or maybe an air balloon that has been packaged up in the crate.
I want to take it.
Well, I guess if you had Valmora's bag of holding, you could just swoop it right in there, but she's not here right now.
I'll have to let her know. As I snicker to myself and come back. Hey, Melis.
Yeah.
In this chest over here, took a peek in, perhaps maybe to inquire about whatever was inside.
Yeah.
Some sails, couple of rope, perhaps a new balloon.
Oh, man. Well, I have to...
Ship. I don't know if you want to inquire about it.
Yeah. Let me go in and let me go in and haggle with old Ironwood about it. See if we can snag it. Now, my balloon has seen better days.
Or I can crack my knuckles, figure something out.
Oh no. Ironwood, good folk. He'll make a barter with me. Thanks for the heads up.
You got it.
Get it, Mr. Ironwood.
Hey, boys. I ain't seen you in 3 damn days. How y'all doing?
Good, my friend, good. How are you in the shop holding up?
Oh, that damn Duskholm attack. I've been busier than one of them ladies at the Vale, if you know what I mean.
I could understand,
I think
but
Damien knows exactly what you mean.
Just
the other day, he was dropping the people's cock elbow on someone.
Watch your language. We got customers in here, boys.
But no, we've come for 2 reasons. My cousin here needs a new sword. And, we're here to pick up some things for Gideon.
Yeah. Oh, Gideon, yeah. Out by the front door, you'll see a crate or 2 stacked up next to the armor. That's for him. Just, he's already paid for it, so if you want to take it to him, you can. I trust y'all. See over there with Gideon quite a bit. Just a sword for Vesper, though, you say. I don't have anything, over the top, but I got a few fencing sabers, and, I got a longsword, and even got a falchion down here somewhere. Any of that struck your fancy?
I didn't hear anything you said because someone subscribed to my channel.
I said I don't have anything fancy like your other one you got there, but I've got a few fencing sabers. I've got a falchion, and I even have just a pretty run-of-the-mill longsword here.
Would you like to take out those rapiers as well, please?
Can I hold the longsword that you
Yeah. Let me see here as he heads back into. I gotta use this side. Hang on. Hang on 1 second. Let me go grab it. It's over here somewhere. It's on this side here. Here it is. Here you go, boys. As he hands it across, handle first to you. And like I said, she ain't much, but she got a true edge to her.
It's pretty light. Is there anything heavier?
I got a falchion. That's definitely heavier, but it's shorter. We'll go grab that real quick. I just seen it over here. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Somehow Ironwood is on the other side of his invisible wall. Here you go. As he hands the falchion across.
Much better weight. How much?
I could let it go for 10.
8?
9?
9 it is.
9 it is. Always good doing business with you.
Pleasure.
It's convenient you had 189 gold.
So I'll just put it in place of the Hell Dog sword.
All right.
This way you don't have to worry about the...
Hey, Ironwood! As Nellis jumps up onto the counter. Hey, Vesper here says you got a balloon in a box? Or maybe some sales or something? Get off my dead counter, you mangy cat. I'm sorry. Anyway, Vesper says you got a balloon in a box. Is that true? Yeah. We got a balloon in a box. What's it to you? I want to buy it. Oh, you want to buy it, you say? You want to buy it? No, you're gonna try to sell me some trinket from a faraway land to pay for it? Or you got actual gold this time, Nellis? I mean, I've got a trinket if you want it. No, I don't want your damn trinket. I'm sorry. No, I got gold. It'll be 100 gold for the balloon in the box. 100 gold, that's highway robbery. Come on. You're gonna do 50 for it. I paid 50 for the damn thing. See? So you can do 70. Yeah, even better, do 60. And what he said. I won't let it go. I won't let it go for anything less.
Still making a profit.
I won't let it go for 80.
You're gonna let it go for 60.
Nah,
you said you wouldn't let it go for 80, so you're gonna let it go for 60.
We're putting words in my mouth.
Use a persuasion check.
I don't know. Hang on, let me open up Ironwood here. What's
roll for roll?
I don't even know. Perception. No, persuasion. Cancel.
Bro, this man Ironwood is really hard pressed for this box with the balloon in it.
Fine.
That's a nice die, though.
70 is my last offer.
It's not really that bad, Nellis.
Yeah, I don't think so neither.
He still makes a profit. And we get it for 30 less than what he wanted.
Yeah. Deal! Nellis slaps the counter. Now, here he...
All right, Nellis, pay the man.
Oh shit! As Nellis starts to pick through his pockets and shit. Uh-oh. Oh, what? Cat don't have no money. Might have left my wallet at the rail, guys.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Can you spot me? I guess you're back when you go to see Tiff.
All right.
You're a gentleman in a Scala, Vespa.
What are these, what are these here?
Yeah, there's a few special items I got in. I've got a chest plate here, supposedly magical, though I don't know about it just quite yet. And then some kid brought in this amber that got a bug in it. I thought it was pretty neat, so I gave him a few coins for it.
What'd the kid look like?
Young guy. I don't know, probably 16, 17. He wasn't very old. Mm,
Traveling with anyone?
not that I noticed.
It's just a piece of amber with a bug.
Yeah,
One gold, right?
I gave a gold for it. I'm always gonna make a profit. Two gold.
2 gold. 2
Two,
gold.
two gold.
Done.
2 gold. Ah, good, there you go. All right, good boy. All right, it's yours. You take the bug amber.
Yeah, all right. As I like pump my fist in the air. And then I pick it up with my right and I'm throwing it in the air and I'll catch it with my left. And then I'll put it in my back pocket.
All right. So Nellis has got the boat balloon, and you got the bug amber, and the falchion. What do we say? 10 on the falchion, I think.
Bug amber.
Did we say 10 on the falchion?
I paid you already, old man.
Ah, come on. I'm just
It was
putting you.
9.
It was 9,
Yeah.
and I know you paid
I
me.
paid you already. Don't you think you're pulling one on me?
Ah, just trying to catch you, but hey, where's the nature lady when we're running around with y'all?
I don't know. She's probably playing with her rats. I'm not gonna say it.
She's into those things, huh?
Who knows? Who knows? Nellis,
Ironwood,
this
sir.
cannon would look good on your ship.
I don't know. Well, we got to get the ship at a good place before we think about ornaments. Besides, she's not that
Now
big.
it's underneath the belly of the beast, if you know what I mean.
For reals. I don't know. Besides, if we ever got into air combat, we'd have to mount that bitch on a swivel and just fire it from the center of the ship. She's so damn small, I don't think we could put one on each side. Maybe. We'll keep an eye on it.
Ironwood, sir. Have you been able to get any nunchucks in stock?
I'm sorry, lass. I keep my eye open for you, but nothing new.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, if anything comes across, I make sure I'll grab them for you.
Anything that you need from us, perhaps besides delivering Gideon's goods? Maybe with repairs or getting material?
No, not really. I got plenty of strongbacks carrying stuff for me right now. Nothing new. Oh goodness!
Valmoria kind of enters the shop.
Did you all hear that? Sounded like a giant eagle.
Yes, I feel like I know what that is.
Hi, it's Val. What's up?
Hey, Mr. Ironwood, how you doing today?
There's the exotic, lovely woman herself.
Dinner ready? How's those posters treating you?
Yeah, those are doing really well, actually.
That's good, but the last one, did you start feeling some of the effects from the last one?
Oh, definitely. I feel like a new man, and it's definitely helped with all of these orders I've been getting in, so...
Hold on 1 second, Mr. Ironwood. Master, why do you think you're going?
Finish your conversation. I don't need to be near you right now.
Look. Are you embarrassed? Did your cousin tell you about how Carter saw how small your wanker was?
Hey, we're gonna talk about down there, nothing to do it outside, ma'am. We got customers in the building.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Yes, good to see you. I'm very glad that you were feeling well.
I am. You have a wonderful day, ma'am. All right, hey, Ironwood, if you get any other ship parts, let me know. I'll maybe think about buying them. All right, have a great day. Bye.
Hi, Garrett, please do keep an eye on ship parts for us.
Yeah.
Isn't just him interested in them.
He's not always been the most trustworthy on paying his bills.
Believe me, sir, I don't think you need to tell me that.
I'm sure of that. You all seem like you got good heads about you, even if you hang out with that cat.
Well, I do appreciate you saying that. Have you got any fancy rapiers in stock?
No, just a couple of fencing sabers is all. Nothing new, nothing crazy like.
Aye. Well, okay, that is fine. Thank you.
You know,
Please do keep an eye on those ship bots.
I will, I will.
Hey, Mr. Ironwood.
Yes, Valmore.
I know that I can't help but notice that you have some cannonballs.
Yeah, I mean, we sell all manners of naval armaments, so yes, cannonballs are in stock.
Question: are these the cannonballs that explode on impact, or they just go through the ship?
Nah, I don't keep exploding ones in stock. Just too much reliability with the shop. These are just straight shot.
How much?
Yeah, we do 1 gold a piece, or you could get 10 for 8.
And how many do you have in stock?
Probably 4, 5, 600 of them right now.
Let me do the math here. So you said, are there any discounts for if I purchase 100 at a time?
Yeah, all we do is 10 for 8.
Okay. Well, you said about 500 or 600, give or take.
Yes.
Okay. And hold on 1 second. I'm just trying to do my math. So 300, 300, what about 10? Times 8. Oh, I don't think I have enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind, Mr. Ironwood. it's okay.
If you wanted to buy 600 of them at 8 for $10, it's 480 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was taken back. Yeah.
Give me 16 gold worth of cannonballs, Mr. Ironwood.
16, all right. So you do 10 for 8.
That's about
That's 20. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a little slow in my mouth myself these days. I think there should be 20 out on the floor. You can just take those.
How big are they? You know?
They're, the fist-sized ones. Like this. Small bore, if you will. A little bigger, like the size of a softball. Imagine that.
All right, well, I'll just walk over and just scoop them up, put them in my bag of holding. And I'm gonna walk back over to him and just ask one more question.
You happen to have any alchemy books?
No, not that I'm aware of. I keep pretty good tabs on my stuff here, and I don't think we have any alchemy or any of that kind of stuff. Feel free to check the bookshelf on the way out, though.
All right, I'm gonna go roll a investigation on the bookshelf then. Maybe.
Yep.
All right, let's do it. Walking over. Boom! Investigation.
With a 6. Most of the books on the shelf that you see are cookbooks, but they are for food and various types of pies, and cakes.
I have a question.
Some Reader's Digest as well. Yes, ma'am.
Is there any books on potatoes?
Potatoes. Do you care to roll for investigation
Okay.
for a potato book?
Where is it? Here we go.
Gotta love it. Gotta love
my
that lucky
gosh.
trait.
Yes.
Moon is literally impossible to roll a natural fail. With a 17, as you dig through the shelf, you find one magazine called People's Potatoes Weekly.
Oh heck yeah, I'm gonna buy it.
As you take the magazine back over to Ironwood, he'll say, just take it. Just take it.
Dear Ironwood, sir, you're too kind.
Yeah. I don't think anybody wants that magazine other than you, sweetheart, so you enjoy it, all right?
Okay.
Vespa, get over here and help me with this box. Jeez. How'd you even get this thing open? Vespa? Damien? Yuri?
Hello?
Somebody?
Hello?
Yeah.
All right, on 3.
1, 2. Yeah. All right.
Good.
All right, let's take it back to the ship.
Did no one ask if we had a cart?
No. Yuri, you're gonna grab the nails, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go grab the damn nails. Yeah.
Just have a slight question. Why exactly were you guys carrying this?
All right, we gotta get back to the ship, Val.
And the nails are for Gideon.
Okay, well, if you both want to do that, then that is fine.
Do you have a better idea?
Nope, not at all.
All right, cool. All right, Vespa.
Yeah, we don't need your birds anyway.
That's
As I
why
watch,
we didn't ask.
As I wild shape into a bear, just kind of look at them and smile and grin, and go back to myself, and then I conjure up a giant toad just to look at them and hop along the side of them while they carry that heavy ass box.
Okay, this is why we didn't ask you.
I don't know about you, Vespa, but Val's acting real weird these days.
I just ignore it at this point. All right.
What kind
You lead the way.
of horse and frog show did we get ourselves into with this guy?
You're the one who found the party.
You know, hey, I should have shoestringed the bard into coming and joining our posse, maybe.
And don't forget about that 70 gold. I don't want to have to start charging you interest.
When we get back to the Vale, I gotta check the room down there, make sure Amber didn't filch my wallet or something.
well, I have you guys know that I was prepared to help you guys, but you guys seem to have it on your own.
All right. So Yuri is gonna take the nails back over to Gideon. Vesper and Nellis are taking the sails to the ship, or to the balloon to the ship. Moon and Valmora, what are you doing?
I will be going to the ship as well.
Val, you following
I'm
them
go-
to the ship?
No, I'm going to the North Docks to see if I can find a job.
All right. right, Damien, you going with Yuri?
See.
All right. Damien and Yuri, when you get back to Gideon, he comes down off the ladder. Hey, thank you. Here. And he hands you 5 gold each for bringing the nails back to him.
Oh, thank you, Gideon. But really, please keep it for the repairs.
Nay. You boys brought me something that saved me time from having to go get it, so it's worth it.
Well, how about this? The next round is on you.
I already owe you a round. I can't keep just giving you drinks. Take the gold for a change.
Okay.
All right. Well, I best be getting back at it. As Gideon fills his pouch full of new nails and climbs the ladder back up.
Hi, Gideon, don't be a stranger. You know where we live now.
Same to you, boy. Same to you. All right.
Yes, I'm going to venture back all the way to the ship.
Sounds like a plan. Valmora, out at the North Docks. You said you're looking for a job.
Yep, I'm looking for anything that has to do with alchemy. So any job that maybe an alchemy inspector or a poison expert, city alchemist, or like a teacher. Maybe even a herbalist.
Roll for investigation or perception. With a 16. As you venture around North Docks, you find that North Docks has seen a lot better days. The Craftsman District, North Docks, and the north edge of Hightown took the brunt of the assault from Duskholm. A lot of North Docks has been burned out. A lot of it is in ruin. There's not a whole lot of people around.
So there's nobody looking for any kind of work?
Not in the Druid side.
Can I go to the Craftsman District and like just walk over and see if there's anything? Where's that one shop with the knowledge seekers?
That'll be in the Merchants District. Right here.
All right, cool. I want to go here.
Want to go to the occult shop?
Yep. Let's go to the occult shop. Knock, knock, knock.
Hang on here. I got the old tokens in this scene still. Let's see. Old Big Steve, no, Damien. Old Moon. Old Nellis. Gary Valmora. There you go.
All right.
Hello, is anyone home?
And once again, out of the ethereal.
Hello? Oh, wait, that's the wrong. That's the wrong.
Hello. Hello. No. I messed this one all sorts of up.
Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Mic check 1, 2. This is what we're gonna go with. Greetings, Valmora. How can we help you?
Well, I know that you guys are great seekers of knowledge, and I was wondering if I could work in your shop.
We are great seekers of knowledge, that is true, but To work with the Fae and their knowledge gathering is not an easy endeavor.
Yes, I understand, but I am not seeking work for money, but seeking work for knowledge.
Hmm. Well, we can make a barter then. You bring us knowledge from the world that you deem important, and then we will grant you knowledge of equal value. How does this sound?
It sounds good, but can I challenge you with another barter?
Go ahead.
Can I, instead, in turn, I bring you knowledge of this area, and you then in turn give me knowledge from another area that is not of this place with equal value.
That is what I had agreed to. You bring us knowledge you deem valuable from here, and we grant you knowledge from other places.
Let me reiterate the same exact knowledge from a different place that is linear with the knowledge that I bring to you.
Correct. Equal and never more.
Okay. Should you know what I'm after?
We do not know what we are after. Do you know what you seek?
Knowledge of plants.
Knowledge of what?
Plants.
Plants. Herbology?
Yes. Apothecary.
Mm. We have much knowledge on this. This is. What is it that you wish to know?
There's a myriad of things. Plants that can help with poisons, plants that can create poisons, elixirs, enchanted inks, elemental essences. There's a lot.
You are young. You know that you will learn much of this along your journey, correct?
I just thought that maybe I could, gain some needed experience too.
Very well. If you seek to barter with the Fae, we will grant you that knowledge you deem necessary. Bring us something worth in trade, and we will do business.
But this isn't necessarily working for you, bro.
No, we have our own agents. This is still more trade knowledge for knowledge business.
So, how do I become an agent?
I'm sorry, Valmora, that is a long and drawn out process.
I have time.
I have assurances that you do. Maybe someday, but not this. If you'll excuse me, I have other stores to attend to.
Thank you.
As she
I wish you well.
wisps away back into the green portal.
Is there anything I can steal out of the shop?
I mean, there's not a whole lot in the shop. There's just bits and bobs, crystals and trinkets.
Ooh, what kind of crystals?
Your general run of the mill. Nothing special.
Okay. All right, that's it for me. I'm gonna go back in the eagle form and see if I can spot out the rest of the party then.
For everyone else at the ship, Vesper and Nellis get the balloon on board and they're unpacking it. Yuri, he's gonna go down into the belly of the ship. He still has Nellis's private wine key. Wants to give it a check out. Moon, what are you doing on the ship?
Is there like anything that really needs to be fixed, or did we like do okay?
Yeah, we did okay. The ship still requires a considerable amount of repairs. We do have the other ship that crash landed that we're pilfering supplies from, since nobody seems to be bothered with it.
Okay. I'm kind of just I'm there for direction, so I'm gonna tell me what to do, Mood.
Okay. Damien, what exactly are you after?
I'm just going and trying to help about run the ship, seeing if there's any needed repairs that are a little.
All right. Nellis and Vesper are going to try to get the new balloon up. So we'll start there. So Vesper, give me a performance roll.
All right, hold this right here. Hang on. 1 second.
Yeah.
There we go. It's oh god, oh it's so heavy.
I know. Here, as get it cinched on a winch a little bit. Okay. Jeez, I thought you'd be stronger wielding those big clubs around of yours.
I'm still a little fatigued, and I'll show him the freaking the bruises.
Yeah, I forgot. You know, Tiffany has that. You just need some more potatoes in your diet.
I do love me some potatoes.
All right, let's try this again. All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Well, you're putting your back into it.
I am putting all 9 lives into this one. Jesus Christ.
Well, you only have 1 left. All right, quickly before this one lands. Let's go one last time.
Okay, one more time. All right.
Big heave.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
No.
What is going on here? I see you guys. What are you doing?
We're trying to get the balloon into position so we can get it in the gantry.
Okay, let me help you guys out real fast. Would you like to help?
Yeah.
No?
Begrudgingly, Nellis is going to be like, yeah, you're going to do.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Go for it.
yeah. Okay. I'll just, I'll cast Enhance ability on you guys. Give you bullshit. Is that okay?
All right. I feel better. All right, you ready, Vespa? Let's try this one more time. We get advantage on this performance. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Vesper, you get your edge up onto it.
Here, are you there?
No. I need a hand. Somebody. Anybody, give me a push.
I'll just
That'll do.
That 20.
That'll-
That 20.
That'll do.
Guys, what do you mean? It was just here. Boom.
Val walks over and helps Nellis get his up in the gantry and the balloon. Okay. Whew. All right. When all we got to do is get it pulled up here now. Yeah. Anybody want to pull that pulley?
All right. Here we go. Nope. The arms are still weak.
All right. Yeah. Try it again. Nellis is gonna grab a hold of it. He starts yanking it down as the gantry goes up, and the balloon starts to unfold. And you see,
where was this before?
I'm using everything I got. As the balloon unfolds, it's a massive, pure white balloon with a single black skull on the side of the balloon. Almost cartoon in nature. Yeah. Oh, come on. Do you see that?
You didn't bother to look to see what it was.
It was
before
all
purchasing
folded
it?
up in the box. Jesus.
Oh, now we gotta take it down and repaint it.
Just put a hat on it or something. Make it look friendly. Make it smile or something. Moon, are you an artsy craftsy type?
What about the straw hat?
Yeah, a straw hat. All right, now do here. I'll
Maybe the
lower it back
bird
down.
lady can fly up there and paint.
I don't know
Is
either.
there paint that we can use, or do we have to go out and buy that?
I've got some paint down in the captain's lore.
Did you just call me the bird lady again?
Bird lady.
Listen here, little Peter. Or should I call you Willy Walker?
Well, I do have a chocolate factory of surprises.
Not according to what Carter said. It looked like you were more like the linear type.
Speaking of Carter, why are you sending rats to spy on people?
I didn't send a rat to spy. He was doing whatever he wanted to do.
Oh, yes, I'm sure that the rat decided to just hide in a room of somebody.
Well, to be fair, Valmoria, you did kind of say that you wanted to.
Shut up, Carter. You said another word.
What was he squeaking about? You told him to shut up. He clearly had something important to say. Do you not respect your subordinates?
No, he was just saying that, he was just saying that, you were trying your best. And you failed.
Right. Failed.
He also said that he saw that you slid off the top of what was it? Restaurant? No, the wall. Yeah, he said you were hidden from the wall and trying to do some kind of thing with Tiffany. Yeah, interesting.
You sound jealous.
Listen, Val, if you want to shag Vespa, just tell him that already. You're talking a lot about his peen.
She sounds pretty jealous.
Jealous? You couldn't have this in a million years.
Listen, Val. I know Tiff. She's a good woman, but I don't know if you could take her in a square up fight. I'm just saying.
Nose, come here, Nose. Let me scratch behind your ears.
Oh, okay.
Let's scratch behind your ears. Hey, you purring right now? Yeah. Alright. Just shut up, because nobody asked you.
Yeah, no! Why'd you do that? Jeez. Vespa, you're on your own for this one, bud.
We have other stuff to attend to. Let's stop talking about the small talk.
You're the one who brought it up.
I thought Tiffany brought it up.
Tiffany did bring it up.
I'm gonna say, with the finger gun.
All right. I want everybody to roll me a straight 20. Just straight up.
It down. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
All right.
Nice.
So let's see here. So, Moon with a 19. You do a considerable amount of repairs on the ship, fixing planking and decking, securing rigging and that kind of stuff. You also are able to do something with the symbol. What is it that you do to the symbol to make it less piratey?
I'm gonna draw Nellis.
Draw
Nellis's face.
cat ears on it and everything. All right, I like it. I like it, Picasso. All right, Damien with the 12. You're able to also shore up some rigging. You work on the planking a bit, and we're really starting to get this ship shape. Vesper with a 19. Even though you had a poor performance helping with the balloon get up there, but you really made up for it working on the rigging and the cargo nets and things of that nature. And we really got this ship hammered out with some supplies from the crashed vessel. Valmora with a 2. Yeah, you did a few things, but you mainly were just being a supervisor. You know what I mean? And Nellis with a 14, also doing a little bit of work, seeing how things are going from time to time, walking around the ship. But all in all, the Gale Wind is in a good place now. She's not perfect, but she's definitely saleable. All right. Whew. It was a lot of work, but I think she's good. What do you guys think?
Telling you what, Nellis, this thing is coming along great.
Oh, Gale Wind hasn't looked this good in years. Before too much longer, we'll be able to skedaddle out of here and go find some of those islands I've been talking about. I've had a hankering to get back into the sky, if you know what I mean.
I do think, if I may oblige here, should we all vote together and see, maybe we come up with a little symbol for our ragtag bunch?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt. We still gotta get a flag made. You know, gotta claim allegiance to wherever we port out of. So I got a few contrabands in the back if we don't want to do atheists. You know what I mean?
I do understand.
Hey, Vespa, didn't you rip that Duskholm flag down too?
Of course.
I know. You might want to hang on to it in good working order, just in case, you know.
I pick up what you're putting down.
I know it'd be a little tongue in cheek for you guys to fly under a flag like that, but it might get us out of a
Depends
pickle.
on the outcome.
Yeah, might get us out of a pickle if you keep on to it, you know. But I got flags out of Athia and I got flags out of Baldur's, so.
Well, should we use a Athea's kind of color scheme? And I'm gonna kind of just grab the little paint and put on my hand this little design. I put it in the player chat if you guys want to look. I'm gonna. What would you think about this as maybe our logo or our symbol of who we are?
Looks like you're passing wind.
Hey,
This is the Gale Wind.
it is the Gale Wind. I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot, actually.
Hi, everybody else, please. I would like your input.
Well, whoever the captain is picks the flag.
Captain Yuri is currently down in the hold investigating the private
The
stock.
real captain. Not that.
I say
It's your
it's.
ship, Nellis, as we said. So
I say it's
it's
good.
your final decision of what you want to fly your ship under.
So we're gonna run the silvers and blues with a gale in the middle.
Yeah,
Sounds fun to me.
All right.
I like it.
Well then, there we go.
Simple to draw.
Yeah, Miss Moon, if you care to help Damien, and we'll get a flag hoisted above the ship tonight.
Okay.
As you're doing all of this, I want you all to roll me a perception check.
Hell yeah.
Moon with that nat 20. Holy shit. Yeah, everybody being perceptive. Even, I mean, Damien's not bad at 14. So, as you are all working on the ship diligently, you see a large group coming from the north into town. At this time of day, it's probably like 4 or 5 in the afternoon. The shadow from this absolutely massive craft casts great shade over this area. And you can see a pitchfork and torch wielding mob as they're making their way down the road past the ported ship.
Do you see that?
Hopefully they're not coming for us.
I don't think they are. Well, they're going somewhere with purpose.
Well, I mean, they did say this was a luxurious carrier, not an absolute war machine.
Man, that's true.
There's a good point.
What do you think? Should we tail them?
Hi.
Where are they now currently? Can you ping it?
Right in this area, right before this first security.
And we're located here, underneath the big ship.
Yeah, we are right, basically right underneath your token, Vesper, is where the little ship is. You can see it.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, there's our ship.
It's not. Yeah, let's go. Let's see if we can deter them from our ship, and maybe, hopefully, they don't, damage any of the repairs we just made. Let's see.
Yes.
All right. I'm with you. Anyone else coming to watch the shit show? I think I'm gonna stay on the ship for this one, boys. You have a good one.
I'm coming.
All right. Valmora, Moon, Damien, Nellis, and Vesper, as you all climb down off the ship on its port moorings, you see this torch-wielding, pitchfork-carrying group of farmers. They're mad. They're mad angry. Talking about how the city is not paying them their due diligence for having dealt with all of the lost crops from the aerial invasion of Duskholm, and that there's been no representation and no word from the king. And they're mad about the fact that they were lied to about this pleasure yacht, and just all means of political upheavalry right now. And they plan on walking right into town, right up into the military ward, and they're going to talk to the city commissioner, the city head honcho, the magistrate. And you've gleaned all this from their yelling and their shout calling, and they're raising their pitchforks. They're going to war, The guards along the way, they're simple men. They understand the frustrations that these farmers are, and they're well within their right to request and be upset about the political upheaval, but they're trying to turn them around, trying to get them to go a different way, like go back home. This isn't the way to do it, kind of thing. And then there's your group standing on the sidelines eating the popcorn right now. Whose side do you take in this matter?
Well, I
Neither.
would first like to ask you all, do you think this is the same city magistrate in evil doings that we've read about?
Well, I mean, I don't know what you read about, but I've always known the city magistrate to be, at best.
I haven't heard good things about the government in this town, so
Yeah, I mean, even Gideon, who's pretty pro-atheist, Landon is, a little tight-lipped when it comes to the city magistrate. Like he doesn't want to say something bad.
I say screw the magistrate.
I do think they should be getting the fair wages for this outrage.
All right, so we're pro team pitchforks here. Is that what I'm gathering?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, don't want to piss off the town we've been living in, but I did say that it was supposed to be a regular cruise, so I'm with the Forks.
I mean, alternatively, we don't have to get involved at all. We could just watch and see how this shit unfolds.
And I am on that side. I do side with the pitchfork goers, but I don't think I'm going to get involved. I'm just going to sit on the side.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm in there. I'm in deep.
Val's in there like swimwear. She's already got a torch. She's got a torch and a sign and said, yeah, well, at least one of us is good spirited, you know.
I'm gonna side with the pitchforks and
All right.
Side mouth be like, hey,
this first
warship.
This first guard is more or less just going to step out of the way. He doesn't want anything to do with this pitchfork brigade. As with the second guy, he's gonna try, but he's not gonna stop anyone. So the pitchfork brigade has worked their way down to the gate at Craftsman's District.
Oh no, you won't go. Oh no, where am I going?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Let's see here. All right. Oh man, look at him. There's gonna be several guards because the city watch has been on alert since the attack and everything. So they see this rowdy group of pitchfork torch wielding people making their way to the city gates. They have gone ahead and closed the portcullis on this gate, and there's probably 3 or 4 guardsmen on the outside of the city, and they're trying to turn the crowd away. What do you want to do?
I am not going to aid anything. I am watching on the sidelines.
Amen.
I'm on the sidelines too.
I'm gonna watch it until that. Like,
Why are you doing this?
Vesper's just in the back, like jeering it on, but like, I don't know who said that.
Yeah. Yep. Just chilling in the back. Hey, what's going on up there? Why is it a warship? What's with all the cannons? Why?
Val, what exactly are you after?
I want to wild shape into a rat so I can get through the gate, see what the hell's going on behind it.
All right. Do you do this in public or opening, or do you find like a kind of secluded area to do it?
So I kind of walk behind a few people that are bigger than me in the crowd with their pitchforks and their signs, and I kind of make myself inconspicuous, and then I walk behind one person, wild shape, and the next thing you know, I'm scurrying off like a little rat.
All right. As you make your way through the guards and the portcullis, you see the city guard commander on the other side of the gate, and he's barking out orders from the city magistrate. The magistrate says to turn them around now. They're not allowed in the city. You keep this gate closed. Order of the magistrate.
Push forward. Do it now.
I'm off to make sure the other gates are closed for the night.
Hell no, we won't go.
So who is that talking?
It's like a city
guard,
captain,
right?
like a guard captain. Definitely someone in charge. He's on a horseback. And he said that the city magistrate has ordered the city closed for the night and not to allow the rabble to enter the city. So we're actually looking at legitimately quarantining legitimate citizens out of the city.
Can I roll to see if there are any other figures out there that are of higher stature?
The only ones there would be the city guardsman and then this captain on horseback.
Okay. There's not really much else I want to do. So I think I'm gonna just scurry back through the gate and go back to the team and tell them what happened.
All right.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Ah, shit. It's
Squeak.
Val. Please tell me that's you or Cheeto or whatever his name is.
I wild shape back to my normal self.
Oh, how good. It is you.
So, guys, I heard that there's like this captain on a horse back there. He's saying that they're closing the gates to everyone but the outside of the gates. They're pretty much putting the city in lockdown.
Putting a city in lockdown. I wonder what for.
To the people.
It was kind of unclear. All he said was to keep him out of the city. And he didn't really give much more orders.
Oh well. I've kind of lost interest in this group of people, and if we're gonna sleep in the city tonight, we best go find a gate real too sweet and in a hurry.
Yeah, that's what that was my whole premise. I was like, how are we going to get back in the city? We're gonna,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I know how we can, but that's why I don't like it.
Would you all like to look for maybe a way for us to get in, and I'll go run back to the ship and get Captain Yuri.
He's probably 3 sheets to the wind by now. Might be best just to leave him there.
But
There's-
why would we? No. What? We really don't have to sneak in, guys.
Whatever you think, Damien. If you want to go get Yuri, good. If not, I mean, there's hammocks on the boat. He could hang out there.
Wouldn't that be able to go for the same for us?
Yeah, I mean, that's true too. I mean, and the Vale's outside the city. We could always just go back there.
Or we could fly on my eagle, and I can cast invisibility.
I like that plan.
I mean, that's a sound plan too.
Is everyone in agreement?
Yeah.
I am in agreement.
All right, well,
Whatever you say.
Shall I go get Yuri?
might as
Shall
well.
we start from there?
Might as well, since we got plans to get inside the city without having to rush around.
Aye. Well, I will go get Yuri.
Excellent. Excellent.
Back already? What happened? What happened with the pitchfork brigade?
I'll fill you in on the way. Let's go.
All
If we wait too long, we won't be able to get back into the city.
right. I'm with you.
Aye, so they're locking everybody out of the city, and they're threatening to literally cause a quarantine.
Oh, no, it's not good. I haven't had a house to sleep in a long time, and I'd hate to be locked out of the city.
Aye, that's why I came and got you.
Okay, Captain Yuri, I have an idea. So I casted, we're just gonna fly in on one of my birds.
What was that?
We're gonna fly in on one of my birds and use invisibility, Captain Yuri.
All right.
Is everyone ready?
Aye.
Ready?
All right, let's do it.
Don't worry.
All right, where are we going?
To the house.
To the house. As your giant invisible eagle lands in the courtyard behind the house. Plop. I don't know what mouth noise to make for eagle dropping invisible people. Plop. Okay. Well, hey, that's one way to make it inside the city. Man, I can't help but shake that feeling that the city magistrate shutting the city down like that. I would have thought. I would have thought if they were going to shut the city down, they would have done it right after the attack, not a day and a half later.
It's so strange. I do feel
Would
like
you
he's trying to investigate a little bit.
I was about to say, would you suppose that there's something else that's coming?
I don't know. I mean, with night falling, what if Duskholm attacks?
Then we left our ship out there. We didn't do anything to protect our ship.
It's parked underneath the largest war vessel of all time. I think it's probably good from that.
What if they come by land?
We had two if by sea.
Yeah.
Well, either way, whatever way they come, that thing, as I point to the sky, will destroy it.
Yeah, being parked underneath the largest war vessel of all time is probably not a terrible idea. All right, well, what else are we gonna do today, guys? We fixed the ship. We got inside out of quarantine. And we made sure Ironwood was okay and batted around with him.
Think we should actually go to sleep. And it's been a long day, and we can prepare for tomorrow.
I could use a cat napper.
Yes, I'd like to. Is the Craftsman District destroyed?
Not destroyed. Valmora did a good job of putting out the bulk of the fires.
Almost also destroying the whole place, guys.
Hey, she thought twice of it.
I'd like to go there if possible, or is it too late in the day?
It's closing time. You could try to go over there. Is there something in particular you're after?
I'd like to try and frame this picture I got as a gift.
All right. Go ahead and just give me a hot roll for investigation. See if you can find anybody to. With a 16, you definitely find a carpenter. He's getting ready to close up shop for the day, and right before he pulls the gate down. The shop's closing up. Is there something I can do for you?
Yes, sorry to bother you. I was hoping that you could possibly frame this. I want to gift it to a dear friend of mine.
A frame?
Yeah, just like a picture frame of sorts. I just wanted to gift my friend something I found, and there's something near and dear I think he'd enjoy when something reopens. Do you know Gideon?
Yeah, the tavern guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's rebuilding, and I found an old picture, and I was wondering if we could have it potentially framed out, made all nice, because it was when it first opened way back. It was when he was a youngin'. I think it'd be a nice gift when he reopens again.
Yeah. You know what? Hey, come on in. If it's for Gideon, all right. Let me see. Got a bit. I got some walnut here. Do a little bit of this and a little that, and ta-da! Yeah, there we go. How's that? As he holds up this walnut frame. You even got a bit of leaded glass I can put in the front of it if you so choose.
I wouldn't say leaded glass, but what do you make of this? Maybe we could use this, and I'll pull out the amber that I had gotten.
Squincy's eye, looking through it. I don't know about using an amber.
Perhaps some of my Elvis armor.
I was thinking more leaded glass to keep the paper protected. I mean, it is a picture frame after all.
Indeed. Where can I procure it for you?
I've got a piece big enough for it.
Oh, name your price.
Yeah, no, well, with the frame and the glass was... Yeah, I'm good for 10.
You know what? I'll give you 11.
Hey, I always appreciate a good tip. One more drink tonight at this house, Will. All right, is there anything else I can get for you?
You know what? Could you dazzle in some of this fool's gold, just kind of on the border a little bit?
Yeah, we could,
Just a little bit of trim. You know what I'm saying? It has just that little bit of flair.
Yeah, I can see what I could do as he's hammering a little bit, you know, just kind of pressing the fake gold onto the edges of the frame a little bit, bending it over on the corners to make, like, the little metallic keepers on the corners, you know?
Yeah.
Man, I think that looks good, don't you?
Ah, perfect.
All right, wait. There you go. Hey,
Thank you.
just out of curiosity, you paid with real gold, right?
I did pay with real gold.
Okay.
Honest.
Not
Scout's honor on my elvish, throne.
Not too often I get people openly admitting they got fake money in their pocket, you know?
Well, understandable. But here, see the difference?
Oh, I hear it. All right, well, there you go. Picture frame with a bit of leather glass and some coinage on the corners.
So now I made a item, Gideon's frame, picture frame, and it's an artifact.
All right.
That is now in my inventory. Thank you so kindly, sir.
No problem. All right, I must be going now, though. You have a wonderful night.
Appreciate you staying open a little later.
Absolutely. Back at the house, Yuri opening up his new house to you all as you all make your way inside. I'm going to go ahead and just for the sake of this house, because I don't have it quite done yet, I'm going to use this wooden battle map and just zoom in real close on a bit of wood, okay?
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'm just going to move a big chunk of you. Who else do I need? I got Nellis and Yuri and Val and Moon. I need Vesper. Okay. All right. As you all enter the home, let me zoom in here on the camera screen. So as you all enter the home, there's something a little off about this house. Something not right. Everything is still in its place, but just your senses tell you that something's off.
Where did you say you got this place from? It's my first time here, but spooky almost.
Can I see if the book knows anything?
It's not magical spooky. It's like something's out of place spooky. Anybody else want to roll perception? Oh, wait, there's only 4 of you anyway. I'm dumb.
Can I use a memory?
What about you, Nevis?
Yeah, I got it.
Wow.
Hey, did we leave that window open when we left? It was the
It's
wind.
my first time here, so I...
It was the wind blowing through the window across the kitchen. In the corner of the room, you barely make out a dark shadow of a figure. Her boots are up on the table as she has a chair leaned back into the shadows.
Hey, Damien, did they say who it was or how long anyone stayed in this house? Because you guys remember the cat murderer?
Yes. But I'm just thinking, I don't remember hearing them say that anyone else lived here besides themselves.
Better safe than sorry. Valmora, would you want to break into an eagle again and circle our home here?
Definitely no need for that. Y'all are a hard group to track down, even though you create a lot of chaos in your wake.
If it's not the beautiful lady that we almost killed once.
Try again, sweetheart.
Don't mind if I do.
No need for the cock show.
What do you
Tiffany
want?
Tiffany told me where to find you all. I know we got off on the wrong foot, but I had to be sure. I want to make sure that you're the kind of people I can trust.
Trust, you say? Didn't we imply last time you should have trusted us?
I didn't know how far this went or who was involved.
Well, why don't you share what you know, and we'll share what we know, and maybe we can get to the bottom of this.
Bitch, I don't trust you.
Well, I don't trust you either, Valmora, but here we are.
Well, really? That's... You know what? Fine.
Why don't you go have your rat look into it?
Let me just put it this way to you guys. I've been looking into this whole yacht thing for a while now. Something about it has always bothered me since the early days of its construction. It was all too hush-hush. Even people around the palace that are supposed to be funding this thing didn't even know it was being built until it was looming overhead. So I started looking into it. Started breaking into people's houses who I thought were involved with it. Stealing little bits of evidence here and there. And all roads lead back to the same person. The city magistrate.
Yes, but who is the city magistrate?
Archibald Blackthorn.
Ugh.
He's been the head of the city for a long time. And he only answers to my father.
Your father?
Your father, you say?
I guess the cat's out of the bag. Sorry, Nellis. As Abigail stands up, she's going to take her hood down. And you'll see the briefest of like a silver tiara around her head, almost like a circlet. I am Abigail Aether, daughter to the king.
Are you mad?
Wow. That's a crazy turn of events. You're a Catholic?
A what?
Are you mad?
I'm not mad. I'm just tired of this city trying to ruin my father's name. A
We
battleship.
could have killed you.
But you
You realize
didn't.
what could have happened if we killed you?
Ah, pfft. I wouldn't have let that happen. Besides, you're all not that good.
Ah, yes. Comes the one who was on the brink of death.
I still managed to
Maybe
get
we
away.
got off on the wrong foot. My name is Vespa Oakenshade. How are you?
And I know all about you and your cousin Damien and how you come from broken lands. About your feline
Oh,
companion
thanks.
Nellis and all the lives he's spent searching for lands that aren't his own.
Oh, I would like to hear about those.
I know all about Captain Yuri and how he was disgraced and thrown off of his ship for his lust of gold. And little Miss Moon, the disciple of death, trained from a childhood to be a killing machine to bring people closer to her god.
There's nothing wrong with the god of death.
I never said there was, sweetheart. And last but not least, Valmora, a druid from an exotic land searching for knowledge. You've caused quite a stir with your shape-shifting.
It's funny you say you know me, but you can't pronounce my name right.
I pronounced it good enough. Listen,
Yes,
I'm not
princess,
here.
Show more respect.
I may be a princess, but I'm not hoity-toity, that's for sure. I never have been. I've always hated the castle life. I definitely feel much more at home in the shadows. But needless to say, even as mismatched as this group is, all of your your goals scattered every which way in Aether's Landing, y'all seem to stay together. And I find that commendable. Which is why I trust you with this information. Archibald Blackthorn is not someone to cross. And whatever he's up to, the little bits and pieces I can find, he's setting Aether's up for something. He's setting the king up to take a fall for something massive.
May I ask you a question?
Yes.
If this city magistrate is one you do not cross, why are you attempting to?
To protect my father's name, of course. My father is old and frail. He hasn't led the city in years. He sits in his observatory and stares at his birds. He leaves everything up to that man. All the decisions, everything funnels through him. And he says he's doing it on the order of the king, but I know for sure that the king is not ordering this. The king did not order no battleship be made. It stinks. Even my arranged marriage with a nation beyond the sea, all of it's just a ploy. A ploy to get the Aethers out of power. And I'm not gonna have it.
So you didn't want anything to do with that wedding in the first place?
No. It was arranged by Archibald, but the papers have my father's signature on it. I asked him about it one night in his study, and he said that he knew nothing about an arranged marriage, and that he was happy for me. That I was finally gonna settle down with some prince somewhere, and the thought about it just... Ugh.
So, with all of this that you were telling us, do you have a plan of some sort?
No, that is my problem. Every time I try to get closer and closer to Blackthorn, he knows me. He knows my patterns. He sends the city guard after me with an exuberant price on my head. He's hoping to get me killed or thrown in jail. I don't.
So that's why you were in the box.
I was in the box because I knew there was going to be a meeting between Blackthorn and someone else. So I hid the box from the docks and got carried into that room. And I spied on the whole meeting, but Blackthorn never showed. He sent his emissary instead. He's careful like that. Always double, triple covering his tracks.
So then, would you like to tell us who actually was fighting in that hotel that night? Besides us, of course.
After the emissary and the other 2 men were speaking, he told them that their services were no longer needed, and he incinerated them. The other one pulled out his pistols and shot at the emissary, but they just whisked through him like he was ethereal. And with a snap of his finger, he was bursted into flames. Then the emissary proceeded to mess the room up, flinging papers about. But not until he took some large book out from underneath his cloak and threw it on the table, which your friend grabbed up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I believe Vesper has that book in his possession. I'm sure it's full of lies and deceit to throw anybody off of Archibald's tracks.
Just laying out all the books that she's talking about.
Yes, that one there. I don't know what you all have read in that one, but I'm sure it's full of lies. Or half-truths, I bet.
Stop doing that.
Well, Vespa, if I do recall, these plans did not have Duskholm coming in.
They did have a party coming in.
Yeah. The Duskholm attack. I believe that was also orchestrated by Blackthorn as well. As a means to show his prized ship and how it could save the people of Aethir's Landing.
Yes, some way to show savoring. Trying to think of a better word, but
I mean, what better way? You built this ginormous, exuberant pleasure yacht. What a waste of city money and resources for nothing more than the largest rich man's yacht. Then all of a sudden, a threat, Duskholm. It rolls off the tongue with venom. Everybody has heard of the terrible things that Duskholm has done. Sacking cities and nations.
We lived it.
So what better enemy to come to Aethir's Landing? People are fearful of Duskholm, thinking they're here to sack them as well. And all of a sudden, this giant battleship springs into action.
And I look at Damien. Do you think they knew that me and you were here?
There's a possibility that I've somewhat thought of, but didn't think was possibly true.
I mean, we are the last.
However important you find your two, I doubt they'd send an entire Duskholm Armada after you two.
I don't know about that.
If they did, if they sent an armada just for you two, and I'm wrong about Archibald's connection to them, then I might need to reevaluate a lot more than just this information I'm telling you.
So how do you think we go about this? You said you had no plan.
I have no plan because I can't get any closer to him. I need you all.
Suppose we work together.
That's what I'm proposing. Or else I wouldn't have shown myself to you all.
Yes, but how do you propose? Not proposing working together. How can we help you and you help us?
I need a distraction. I need to
How big?
lure Archibald out of the city hall so that I can get into his office. If I can get into his office and access his records directly, maybe we'll get to the bottom of this.
If I may ask, does he have quarters of where he works?
Yeah, he has an office at City Hall. As far as that, he lives up in the castle. He's escorted day and night by the royal elites. Powerful paladins and clerics alike.
Hey, Vespa, do you think we might be able to get Tiffany to accompany us? Maybe she can imply this distraction.
I want
You can
you.
ask her yourself. I don't know what she's got going on, but I think she's done more distracting for us. I think we can afford to help her out. But I do have one condition.
I hesitantly ask what it is.
If Valmoria is up to it, perhaps Carter joins you.
Who is Carter?
This rat.
A rat?
Ah, yes, a rat.
He's a friend.
So
You've
they
made
say.
friends with a rat.
The druid made friends with a rat.
Well, I shouldn't be
Apparently
surprised by
they're
that.
Stealthy.
I'm not willing to send Carter, but I can send something else with you. Something of better use. A spider.
I'm gonna hard pass on that.
Nobody wants spiders just as much as they don't like rats.
Yeah, but a spider is much less noticeable than a rat.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be carrying around a spider. Thank you very much, Valmora.
Well, Valmoria, why don't you just shapeshift into something that you can accompany her yourself then?
Like what?
Whatever, Miss, what was your name again?
Abigail?
That's right. Whatever Miss Abigail decides she would like to accompany her. We're sending something with her. We just got to be either Carter or yourself.
It's not like Valmoria can transform into everything.
I don't know.
Or
We
she
don't even
can
know what her-
transform into a rat.
We've seen bears and birds. She's got plenty of things up her sleeves. I'm pretty sure she could figure it out.
I don't need anyone to accompany me to the city hall.
That's not the point. It's so we know what you're actually doing.
Well,
So that we don't get screwed on the back end.
fine, if that be the case.
As she undoes the necklace from around her neck, and she throws the trinket at you, Vesper.
I catch it with one hand. Oh wait, I'm gonna roll performance. So. Yeah, catch it.
That is a two-way medallion of mind's eye. You'll be able to see what I see. Is that good enough?
Indeed.
Then fine. You'll be able to peer through my eyes and see what I see. That way you can keep tabs on me while we have our little distraction. I don't know how you're going to do it. I don't have the ability.
That you would like us to make this distraction on.
Let's just put it this way. I prefer to work at night, and I prefer to work in silence. And what I need from you is neither of those. So whatever time and whatever place you all decide, I'll make sure to get into City Hall and see if we can't get the evidence we need to oust Blackthorn for the slime that he is.
Aye. Sounds fair to me.
So here's what I know about Blackthorn. Every morning at 8 a.m. when the church bells go off, he's escorted from the castle towers where he resides. He has 3 paladins, 3 clerics, and a priest. And he has all of them with him all the way to City Hall. While he's in City Hall, they return to the castle to their respective duties. That's when he's the least prepared. But he's also in his office. Every day for lunch, he leaves the office with only the normal militia guards as he travels across the military ward to a local place to eat. He's there for about 20 minutes. It's not enough time for me to get into the office to do a thorough search. If you were going to cause a distraction, I would think that would be the time. He's the least guarded, and he's the most exposed. But here...
Do you know the name of this restaurant?
It's something like Raven's Gravy or something like that. Can't remember all of the little shithole bars and grills around here.
This is your kingdom. You should know what's in the area. But okay, continue.
This ain't Raven's Gravy.
I'm sorry, what?
Did you say Raven's Gravy?
Yes, Raven's Gravy.
That sounds familiar. Very familiar.
Well, it's a place where a lot of the military men like to eat. It's more of like a cafeteria style, where they give you a tray and you just move on. I don't know why Archibald eats there. I feel like it's below him. Maybe he gets a kick out of eating what the peasants eat or the guards eat. Maybe he thinks it builds morale for them to see him eat with the same place. Either way, it's where he's the least protected. But I must warn you, Archibald is a wonderful, powerful warlock. He is not harmless. If you pinch him, he will fight back. So you all need to have an escape plan. Because as talented as you all are, I fought against you one-on-one. Well, 1-on-5, 6. Y'all need to have an escape plan. You need to figure out a way to be able to get away from him after you've given me enough time.
All right, so we'll see you around noon.
All right. Noon tomorrow? The next day? Do you need time to prepare? To plan?
Why don't we do tomorrow? Is that okay with everybody?
That's good with me.
All right. I'll wait for the distraction, and then I'll make my entrance. In the
But
meantime,
if you like working at night, why are we choosing lunchtime?
it's because it's when he's the least guarded.
And probably when he would least expect it.
I
Right.
think that would be when he's most expected, when he has the least amount of protection.
Well, you could always try to assault him in the daylight, as when he's coming down from the church tower, but
Who
3
says we need to
paladins?
assault him? We're looking for a distraction, right?
I mean, if you think you can distract him without engaging in combat and give me enough time to search his office, I'm all for it.
It's definitely something worth trying before fighting. But I am not opposed to get dirty.
Do you think he would go somewhere after the fight? Maybe give you a little extra time?
I would say if you were besting him in a fight by chance, he would probably retreat to the local cathedral. There, he would be able to summon up the royal guards. At least create a wall of safety around him.
Aye. Well, maybe that's all the distraction we need.
I don't think he'll back down from a fight, though. So you'll really have to give it your all to chase him away.
You might be able to make a quick escape. Isn't that right, Valmoria?
That is correct.
Hmm. Well,
I have a side question. With my alchemy kit, do I have enough to make a couple health potions?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, I
I was about to say I can make those too. I have
Yeah.
a lot.
You all slacking.
All right.
Well, then why don't you make us some health potions and maybe that will help us a little.
it sounds like
Jolly,
you all
what's-
have some preparing to do. I'll go ahead and wait for the sign wherever you may be. I trail him from his house to the city hall, and from city hall to his food, and then from food back to city hall, and back to his house again. So I'll see it whenever you guys spring your distraction. All you have to do is give me 30 minutes, 40 top. That way I can
do we
really
need?
search his office.
What about rendezvous?
I'll meet you all back here. Kind of grow fond of this place a little bit.
You didn't take anything, did you?
Wouldn't you
I don't
like
think
to
we
know?
have anything she needs.
Abigail put her hood up as she pulls the curtains back on the window. She swings her legs out.
I'll wait for the sign. See you all later.
As she
The-
dips
the
out the
front-
window.
The front door opens.
I don't think that she's a woman they would use the front door, Slow.
That one is a weird one.
I like her.
Odd that it's the princess.
Ah,
We really could have killed her.
All babies will be magical. I mean, what?
babies will be- Oh, shit.
I should have tested this trinket to see if it actually looks through her eyes first. So I looked through the trinket.
You definitely, as you peer through the third eye, you can definitely see her making her way down an alley, climbing up a drain pipe, and flipping herself up onto the rooftop. And she's moving towards the military district yet again.
Ah, nice. Good moves. So I put the trinket, I guess, around my neck since it was a necklace.
All right. So, the cat burglar that we almost fucked up at the hotel is the princess.
Probably best if we just don't think about that, Nellis. She's on our side as of right now, and
We
what's
almost
in the past is in the past.
offed royalty, Vespa. Like,
Well, I am royalty, so it just, it would have been fine.
oh my goodness. And now here she is sitting in our house. Well, Yuri's house.
Your house, perhaps. It's my first time here. I don't.
Oh, I need to sit down. Oh. As Nellis lands in the seat.
Dennis, before you do go to bed, should we get a plan together?
We should definitely get something together. I've always known that
have any
Archibald
ideas?
wasn't a good person. It always struck me as weird, but could he really be plotting against the king? What if she's just trying to set us up? What if this is all just a ruse?
I think from there we just take it one step at a time.
Oh,
But
yeah.
either way, we're gonna have to make our decision. Either we're ratting her out and getting her caught, or we trust her.
But if we do rat her out, that would possibly mean death for the princess.
I say we trust her.
I actually am in agreement with Valmoria.
I do think that we trust her for now.
But I could always turn cape. And if I see something wrong, you know what they say: see something, say something.
You and all
I'm
those
just.
sayings.
Here's how I see it. Little princess sneaks a lot, breaks into houses to steal information regarding the building of a battleship. And she's trying to link it back to Archibald, who she says is controlling the whole city, right? And that the king doesn't do shit.
Aye.
Yes, and he eats with the poor.
Right.
I
So
also heard he got small hands.
he
Interesting.
what
Valmoria, you're a strange bird.
he got small hands. Like, what the fuck?
You have to understand where I'm going with this.
No, we
You are
don't.
gonna
We
end up
have no
decapitating people
idea.
and just holding people's body parts in like formaldehyde jars. You're a voodoo person. That's it.
Oh, she voodoo, you do voodoo. Anyway, all I'm saying is that yes, Archibald has not been the most pleasant of people, but as far as I can tell, he's never done anything bad to the people of Atheist Landing.
That you know of.
That I know of. And I admit that. But
Has the king done anything bad?
I
And if you look at
mean,
these papers.
well, she also said that whatever the emissary or whoever planted those. So maybe he knew that the princess had been tailing him, and that he planted those there for her to find, so that she would follow that information, right? So that he could catch her in a lie. But we intercepted it. So she still doesn't know. So maybe that's a saving grace for her. She doesn't know the information that we know because she never got it. And so she hasn't been caught by Archibald. You see what I'm saying? So, meow, exactly. So what I'm saying is that if the book that we took from the hotel was a plant to get her caught, and we have it, and we take it to...
Shouldn't we have been caught?
Shouldn't we have been caught? Right. But we weren't. Nobody questioned us because, well, frankly, we're nobodies to the city, right? But she's a princess. So if the princess started spouting off fake news, they would have known that she was a cat burglar and would have just grabbed her at the castle, you see?
What you're saying is we split into two parties. One who spills the beans on these books, and another as backup.
What
that
if...
could be the distraction.
What if... And hear me out. What if we take and we present a cat burglar, in quotation marks, to Archibald, and we use the book as proof that she's the cat burglar, and we try to claim the reward, but we do it in public so that everybody else that's there at lunch sees this cat burglar captured, so he'll have to react because it's a public setting. It could be the distraction she needs.
And let me get this
Gonna
right.
play
Now,
the
this...
part of cat burglar.
Are you planning on playing the part of the cat?
Well, I
A
do.
cat playing a cat burglar.
I do fit the
Get it,
bit.
Damien.
And frankly, the princess isn't much bigger than me. So, you take me to Archibald as the cat burglar, and you give Archibald the book in public, right? He's gonna have to make a scene about it, And if nothing else, he's gonna have to pay you guys money. Because there's a bounty on the cat burglar's head. And if we do it in public, he's gonna have to make a show of it. I mean, the worst thing that's gonna happen... Worst thing that happens to me is I get hauled off to the jail, right? I know how to get out, in and out of that place. I have no problem sneaking in and out. I've done it several hundred times before. You can ask Yuri. Yuri watched me get out.
Before you do that, give me a locket of your hair or your fur, and I'll be sure to make sure that you get out.
Okay. Here.
See, here's the thing, okay? As long as I have a locket of your hair, then I can locate you, and then I can come to you, and I can make both of us invisible, or I can just make you invisible yourself. As long as I have a locket of your hair.
All right, well...
I say Valmoria's the cat burglar. And we just leave it there.
I hate to say this, but she's too tall to fit the budget. The details of the cat burglar are pretty vague, but yet one thing's for sure. She's shorter than 5 foot. So it's either me or Moon. And Moon's a halfling. I'm a little taller than her.
There's only one problem here, Nellis. You can't lie.
It's just gonna have to be me.
I thought of that.
It wouldn't be too difficult for guards to believe that I'm evil with my association with my Order of the Faceless Men.
Listen, Moon, I appreciate you volunteering, but I know that jail. I know I could get out of it. With you, if you got thrown in there, You're right, Vespa. I can't tell lies. I tell really shitty lies, in fact. So you'll just ball gag me. Say that I was...
I could cut out your tongue?
No, I need my tongue. Just gag me or something. That way I don't have to say anything. I don't have to act like I'm lying or nothing.
I like that idea. I'll get pleasure out of looking at you.
All right.
Use your tongue. It'll just swell up for a day or two, and then you'll be back to
Nah.
This way, when you talk, it's more like this.
Amber wanted me to get some bull ring through my hoop one time, and I told him no. I don't like...
Amber's going to be missing a lot more if you get caught. But
well,
if you insist that it must be you...
Yeah. I think this is our best bet. Now, if a fight breaks out, But this is our chance to do it without a fight, you know?
Aye.
I will hide in the distance.
Yeah.
Not too far away. More inconspicuously in the crowd. This way I could keep looking through the pendant.
Yeah.
I feel like
she wants to leave Carter with me. I could send him for you when something goes awry.
Moria, would it be wise for you to search from the sky? Just keep an eye on everything.
I could do that, or I can cast more eagles. I think it'd be better for me to cast eagles because I have more opportunity for different angles.
Aye. Okay.
All right.
Are the rest of us going to be his captors?
Too many of us is suspicious. I don't think our whole group needs to
Well,
go.
it did take the military ward a while, and
one would be
they never caught her.
Too inconspicuous. I think 2 would be fine. While 1 stays in the distance, 1 looks from above, maybe even 3.
I volunteer myself to be one of them.
Again, I'm not going to. I got the amulets.
Just a question that, he is a city magistrate. You don't think he might notice royalty from another nation?
He's got you there.
Yes, he does.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how potent your power was here in Atheist years ago, but I mean, he's been around a long time. If he
Well, if
recognizes
she knows all
you,
about this, you'd think he would know as well.
maybe if it was Valmora and Yuri, and then
But Yuri's a disgraced captain.
who better to capture a cat burglar than a disgraced captain who's down on his luck?
I do
Also
think
true.
that'd be a good idea.
Plus, you're pretty good with the bow, Damien. Perhaps you at distance would not be so bad either.
Maybe you and I will accompany each other.
So here's the plan. I'm gonna dress up as a cat burglar, bound and gagged. Captain Yuri, don't tell the ladies; they'll get jealous. But anyway, Captain Yuri and Valmora will be my captors, and they'll approach Archibald out in the courtyard of the military ward during lunchtime. Make a big public scene about it too. We'll get Little Moon with her halfling ability she can be kind of hidden to just be close, you know? Maybe she could stir the crowd up a bit. And you too, Vespa. You seem to be pretty good at it with the pitchfork guys. And Damien, you can like, I don't know, maybe the church tower. It's nearby. So if shit breaks loose and we all end up in a fight, at least you have a spot to aim from, you know?
I like that idea. Is there a way that I'd still be able to communicate with you all?
I don't know. Maybe Val can send an eagle with you? As kind of like a messenger pigeon or something?
I suppose I could.
What's in it for Valmora? Here we go.
No, not this time. We'll keep it on the books as something that I've done.
Well, I would appreciate it, Valmoria, because I don't want to start firing at people if I'm not really seeing what I'm seeing.
Come in.
All right.
Come in,
Well,
Damien.
Don't get too close.
I want to do this. That way, if you need it in a pinch, you know you have. Right?
Thank you, Valmoria.
You're welcome.
all right. I think as Nellis gets his backpack off, I think I have some different clothes that might be a little more suited for this. As Nellis pulls out what looks like almost pirate regalia, a black cloak, red pinstripe vest, boots, a gun belt, and he puts it all on. Looks almost like a different character altogether. Here, Vespa, keep my shotgun close. I don't want him to take it from me.
Don't you worry.
If shit goes sideways, I'm gonna need that back, though. And then, here, Yuri. Oh, Jesus! Not in the house! Not in the house, Jesus!
The window was open, I'm sorry.
And Yuri, here, hang on to this. As Nellis takes his rapier and puts it on the new belt and puts one of the pistols into it. Here. If I go up there armed, they're gonna know something's up, so you'll have to carry it in. And out of the bag, out of his satchel, he pulls a large black hat with a yellow feather on it. I really hate this damn hat. All right. Do I look like a burglar?
You do to me.
All right, good. All right. In the meantime, let's get some sleep. And maybe in the morning we'll do a little bit of our own snooping abouts. What do you say?
Aye.
All right. As darkness sets on the town, you all get some sleep. You'll all be able to take a long rest before everything going on tomorrow. You've agreed to use Nellis as bait, presenting him as a cat burglar that has been wanted. He's donned on regalia of a pirate that he's pulled from his satchel. Captain Yuri and Valmora will be escorts, with Moon and Vesper blending into the crowd, and Damien taking a spot high up in the church tower, overseeing the entire military ward courtyard.
I just want to take one more look through the medallion before bed.
Can we pause here before we continue?
Do you guys want to continue?
We can.
Anybody else got any time restraints?
Whatever everyone wants to do.
So, bearing that, I think my family wants to hang out, but I'm not sure. I can double check.
You still have your voice on?
I'm
Sorry.
gonna walk Bentley out the back.
Because
I
I
was saying
I was kind of planning on this to be the end for today. Because with Rachel being the way that she is, I don't want to just hang out all afternoon. I want to make sure that she's okay and gets dinner and that kind of stuff as well. Make sure that, you know, that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking this would be the end for now, and that we would pick it up next Sunday with the heist.
I'm okay
That's
with
fine
that.
with me, because
All right?
I got to take some time with the family too.
Absolutely. All right. So we'll go ahead and end it there. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out on this episode of Edges of the Map on the original Homebrew campaign. My name is Fat Jolly Guy. I have been the Dungeon Master, and I was joined today by Slow-Mo21, Joe Cool, Mr. and Mrs. Clutch. And usually Terry from work is with us, but he's not here today. So thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. I love your face. We'll see you next time here at the table. You all have a wonderful evening.
Bye.